Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 6th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any important updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 6th day of August in the year 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.01. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock currently sits within the midst of a weak rising trend in the short term, and indicators suggest a potential further increase within this trend. The trend observed over the past 3 months suggests a possible change of 4.3% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from a decline of 0.89% to an increase of 8.32%. In terms of the longer term, our analysis spanning 12 months indicates a projected change of negative 11.54%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 32.75% to a slight decrease of 0.425% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would likely position the future price between $143.41 and $212.34. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Apple stock price up more than 5.09% on Wednesday. The Apple stock price gained 5.09% on the last trading day, Wednesday, the 6th of August 2025, rising from $202.92 to $213.25. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.76% from a day low at $205.59 to a day high of $215.38. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 0.42% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 57 million more shares were traded than the day before, with a total of 100 million shares bought and sold for approximately $21.25 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10. and the lowest price was $1,169.21. Currently, the price is 18.01%, or $46.85. Below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple has made significant headlines today, announcing an investment of $100 billion in U.S. manufacturing. This pivotal move is intended to bolster domestic production and reduce reliance on international supply chains. This announcement, made by CEO Tim Cook, alongside President Trump, underscores Apple's commitment to reshoring jobs and enhancing national security, especially in chip manufacturing. Additionally, Apple's partnership with Samsung aims to develop innovative chip technology at Samsung's Texas plant. This collaboration is indicative of Apple's strategy to streamline its supply chain and improve performance in a highly competitive tech landscape. The market reacted positively to these developments, with shares of AAPL surging by 5%. In the short term, this investment is likely to enhance investor confidence, driving stock prices upward as the prospect of increased domestic production aligns with favorable consumer sentiment and potential tariff relief. Long term, these initiatives position Apple not only as a leader in technological advancement, but also as a committed contributor to the U.S. economy, potentially mitigating operational risks associated with international trade tensions. As Apple continues to strengthen its supply chain and local manufacturing capabilities, analysts expect sustained growth in stock performance, further solidifying its market position in the tech sector. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned a buy grade to Apple with a hold action. On Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned a hold grade to Apple with a hold action. On Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned a hold grade to Apple with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned a neutral grade to Apple with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned an underweight grade to Apple with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock is showing buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between these two signals, as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of a downturn, support is expected at the levels of $207.11 and $207.82. A drop below either of these levels would generate sell signals. A buy signal was triggered from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 5.37%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is also rising alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. However, it is worth noting that some negative signals have emerged which could impact the near-term development. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal 12 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $205.17. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. Overall, the stock tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered very low. Over the last day, the stock experienced a movement of $9.79 between its high and low, which is a fluctuation of 4.76%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 3.34%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.73. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is $213.76. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $205.17. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On July 25, 2025, Consob executed an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On July 25, 2025, Consob executed another insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On July 25, 2025, Consabi also conducted an insider purchase of 43,901 shares of restricted stock unit. On May 12, 2025, Condo Chris conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On April 23, 2025, Parek Kevin performed an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 30.725. Overall, insiders purchased 955,888 shares and sold 1,862,391 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $204.61, reflecting a decrease of 4.05%. This stock exhibits very low daily fluctuations, indicating a minimal level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 3 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, alongside a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near future. Consequently, we have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 7th of August, we anticipate Apple will open lower by $1.84, starting the day at $211.41. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.